What's up, y'all? Good morning. As always, we're gonna let everybody get in, and we'll get straight to the pigs, baby. Let me shout out that we're live. Mm, Okay, that. Dun, dun, dun. What's up, y'all? Kiera, what's up? Soul Brother, what's up? Travis, what's up? Good morning, man. Meek, good morning. Osa, what's up, brother? Shanda, let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Good morning. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another one. Domino, what's up? Tevin, what's up? Rippers, what's up? Have no fear, Cam is here. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. My boy Ski, what's up, brother? Uh, Last night was another absolute amazing night. Amazing night. Who played the Van Vliet free throws, or were you scared off? Who played the Van Vliet free throws last night that was popping the entire day? They never bumped it, and he got zero free throws made. The easiest money of all time if you just went off props made easy, man. Green Bean last night, you already know. Cam, what's good, brother? What's up, Travis? What's up, y'all? Vix, what's up, brother? You played it? C. Morris, that's what's up. I downloaded NoVig and put a 3-man in because they give you $5 and I won 25. That's what's up. I still didn't get around to downloading NoVig, man, but I will do that today. I played that. Rippers. Good job. Good shit, Travis. Good shit, Soul. Y'all, look, man. Uh it's it's crazy that I even gotta like, talk about it, but like at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people just don't let the tool do what the tool does. The tool is built to make it easy on you, so you don't have to um do put much into it. You know what I mean? Like the tool's got everything into it for you. It's got all the data you need. Um it does all the hard work for you, man. And the moment you can sit back and finally be like, you know what, this thing is a powerhouse. I'm gonna let it do its thing, and I'm not gonna try to overdo it. Then is when the success really starts going crazy. Because a lot of these plays, a lot of people. I mean, I heard multiple people say, "Oh no, I'm not doing Van Vliet's." Oh, I don't bet on free throws, stuff like that. Like what? You don't bet on free throws? Bet on whatever the fuck is good EV. That's what you need to be betting on. That's the mindset you need to have. Not, oh, last time I played Van Vliet, he chalked me. Like, what does that mean? That don't mean shit. You got to keep going. Why the hell is everyone else waiting on to buy PME? This shit works. Yeah, PME is great, man. And look, the thing is, brother, is like as time goes on, people will realize how legit it really is, and then they'll join up. I mean, look, and at the same time, man, over 13,000 members is a blessing. That's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many members are signed up to other places, so I wouldn't know like how big these other places are to begin with to know if 13,000 is good or not. But to me, there's 13,000 people using the tools every day and having more success than they used to, and that's all I care about. Regardless, it could be 1,000, it could be 500 people using the tool and having more success than they used to, and that would be a blessing to me. That's all I want, man. I knew the free throw play was good because it wasn't touched when I put my pick in, and the same for the others. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And it was a top performing EV. You cannot doubt the top performing EVs. Come on now, don't overdo it. Let me make sure I said what's up to everybody that's coming here. C. Morris, what's up, brother? If I didn't say what's up, what's up? Ski, I already got up with you. Get lit with me. What's up, brother? Oscar, good morning. Good morning, y'all, man. Happy Thursday. We got San Francisco taking on the Rams today, as well as some NBA. So we'll touch on whatever. Y'all want to start with football or y'all want to start with basketball? I'm buying it today. Tevin, lock in, baby. Blessing that Fred Van Vliet under was no sweat. Absolutely not. No, sir. I seen Jaylen Brown under assist. Where? When? Right now? Jalen Green is banned. What prop didn't hit for you last night? And remember, don't ever just ban somebody. Play the best value. Roll with it regardless. If a player chalks you the day before, but then the next day he's got some amazing EV, you got to go right back to the well, man. You got to have a short memory in this game. Short memory in this game. I see people all the time like, oh, this guy's on the ban list. This guy's on the ban list. I don't give a shit what they've done to me in the past. You feel what I'm saying? I've had dudes fucking I've had guys chalk me and then the next day win me $1,000. You know what I mean? So I'm not tripping on that. I took bump. It was my fault. Rebounds, assists. Oh, okay. Don't be sensitive. What are you? What are you talking about? Hit a nice three-player lick last night. This what's up, Bruce? What's up, Cam? Randy, what's up, man? Good morning. NFL. All right, let's start on with NFL real quick. Let me refresh. Let's start with NFL real quick, and we'll get straight to it. Let me put the link for the Props Made Easy tools. The tools I'm using right now are Props Made Easy tools, only $20 a month. I'll put the link to sign up for that in the chat as always. Killer Cam, what it do? Bruce, what's up, brother? Let's go, Fran. Welcome in, brother. Happy Thursday. What happened with Brunson's points last night? Tool told me to play the under, and I think he went way under. I think he only had 8 points in the first half. I can't remember what he ended up with, but I do believe he went under. Puka first quarter receiving yards free. Is Novig in Georgia? I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to Google that, brother. I'm not 100% sure where Novig is legal at. I still have yet to. I told y'all yesterday that I was going to get my Novig account set up and all that good stuff because all the EV that is available over there, I got to get to it. But I just haven't set up my account yet, but I will. The link to Props Made Easy, if you guys really want to take your game to the next level, let me put it in the chat so you guys can take advantage of this. Only $20 a month. I got y'all. Hold on a second. Alrighty, let's get it. Cam, get your shit together and get no vig. I got you. 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 I will. I will. I will. I promise. I promise. By 3 o'clock, I will have an account. I got y'all. Props Made Easy's link is pinned, y'all, for anybody who wants to join while we're going through this. Let's get it. So, and no, this is not a capper site. There's not like some human sending you picks and shit. Props Made Easy is going to help you become a pro immediately. That's what this is. It's showing you the best plays based off the data. Sold. He only had 14. I had him for 15. You had the under 15 or over 15 for Brunson? How did you get a Brunson line at 15? Oh, you did a alternate line, right, El Jefe? Anybody withdrew off no vig yet? I mean, I'm not even on it, so I wouldn't know. And everybody in here, I'm pretty sure a lot of people joined yesterday, so I don't think anybody's tried to withdraw yet. But these sites, look, man, these sites are built to with understanding that people are going to deposit and people are going to withdraw, so it shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. All right, NFL same line. Here we go. Let's get it. All right, let's look at today's game. 12-12. On PrizePicks, there's really nothing right now for this game tonight. I mean, the EV is extremely tight right now. There's nothing crazy right now. I mean, we could keep going back to it as the day goes on. But, I mean, as of right now on PrizePicks for this game tonight, San Francisco and the Rams, there's just nothing popping very well. But if we go to all sports books, this kind of shines that light on what I'm always talking about is you guys need multiple different sportsbook accounts, whatever you can play in your city, especially if you're in a city that can play sports bet. I mean, this place is crazy. The reason we added sports bet to begin with is because FanDuel will be down on Props Made Easy till the 15th. The 15th, it's expected to be back. But until then, either way, we'll still keep sports bet because, I mean, the EV is great. It's similar lines to FanDuel. So if you normally play FanDuel or if you're on FanDuel, Sportsbet are similar lines to FanDuel, so you can still kind of attack what you like on FanDuel utilizing Sportsbet. But yeah, man, have multiple different sportsbook accounts. Whatever city you're in and you're able to take advantage of, take advantage of it, all right? Grab the best EV wherever it is, even if it needs to just be a single play. Like if you just need to play Matthew Stafford over 21.5 passing completions over on Bovada at minus 105 odds by himself, do that. You feel what I'm saying? Tool went dumb yesterday. It did. It did. One dose. Welcome in, brother. NHL was rough last night for me. NBA did much better. I mean, there's times where one will go crazy and have an amazing day. There's times where another might have an amazing day and that one will suck. And that's just how sports betting goes at times. But again, it's a long-term game, man. You got to play it long-term. Even though yesterday NBA absolutely destroyed on the tool that everything hit. You feel what I'm saying? It was a great night overall, right? But I still stand on what I always tell y'all, bankroll management, bet smart today. Just because we dominated yesterday doesn't mean you will dominate everything today. Continue playing the top EV, and let's get it. So, Matthew Stafford over 21.5 passing completions, minus 105 odds on Bovada. Throughout the industry, he's minus 124 consensus odds on the over 21.5 passing completions across the industry. Minus 147 are the highest odds over on Rebet and a projection of 21.8. So all of the data likes the over on Matthew Stafford's 21.5 passing completions over on Bovada. Any top performing EV? Nothing top performing EV popping. Let's see Matthew Stafford through the season. He's hit this 53.8% of the time, especially over these last, 7 games. He's definitely been he's been passing the ball a ton. They're really not running a ton. It comes down to how do you think this game script's going to go, right? I mean, based off the EV, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really overthink things anymore. Based off the EV, I'm going over 21.5, and I'm hoping San Francisco can keep this game competitive and make Matthew Stafford continue to throw. But to be honest, the Rams are such a heavy pass team anyway. You know what I mean? So, everything but NHL hit yesterday. Yeah, it was a great night. Good morning. Jersey, what's up, brother? Grant Calcantara. You just throw out a random name out of nowhere. Bridges on Kaminga made me back on my PRA over yesterday. That's what's up. I've been dominating all week. Knock on wood. Let's get it. Hey, and again, it's been dominant. Been going crazy. Keep that bankroll management, though. We know how this shit go. You feel what I'm saying? We got those ups. We're going to have those downs, but you keep playing consistently, and you'll be profitable every single month. That's how the math works out if you're playing the top EV consistently, all right? You said NFL same line has top EV. Am I missing something? Let me refresh real quick. Top EV, my bad. Okay, hold on. Top EV like top performance EV? Let's see. First things first, hold on a second. I didn't look at the sportsbook differential side of things. We've got a big value over on Vivid. We got a free square over on Vivid for Jordan Love. Let me just look at today's game. All right. Brock Purdy under 285.5 passing yards. Matthew Stafford under 254.5 passing yards. A good little correlation slip. Matthew Stafford under 254.5 passing yards at a minus 10.82 on Hot Streak. Pair that up with Cooper Kupp under 73.5. Nice little correlation slip there. Brock Purdy over on Fliff, 6.69 sportsbook differential. His line's 249.5 on Fliff, whereas across the industry is 256.19. 249.5 for Brock Purdy. Let me check and see. I have Pinnacle open right now just so we can use it throughout the live, just to kind of compare real quick. What is Brock Purdy's passing yards line? Oh, they have it locked right now. It's offline at the moment. Damn. They have it offline at the moment, so we can't really check it. Does anybody know Brock Purdy's passing yards? Just pick a random sportsbook and tell it to me. Now, we obviously, the sportsbook line here at Props Made Easy takes every sportsbook that has his passing yards and averages it into one line. I'm just curious to take like one line. Let me see DraftKings, for example. I'm going to open up DraftKings. 256.5 is where it is everywhere else. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you're getting the line at 249.5 on Fliff, which is obviously fantastic. Yeah, Brock Purdy is 250.5 on DraftKings, so slightly over as well. So everywhere you look pretty much is going to be over. So it's a good spot there. Fliff at 250.5 right now. Oh, so it just bumped too. Okay. Let's just look at let's look at same line for 12-12 real quick, and then we'll get into NBA. All books, same line for today. Joshua Cardi under 1.5 field goals made is at minus 128 odds. You can get it on Sleeper at minus 128. Except throughout the industry, his odds are all the way up to minus 160. So great spot, obviously, if you can grab a play at minus 128 odds when across the industry is minus 160. It's going to be a fantastic spot there for Joshua Cardi under. All right, if we look over the season, he's gone under in 61.5% of the time. Any new top-performing EV? Nothing popping at the moment. Remember, the criteria that's needed for a play to show up on top-performing EV filter at Props Made Easy is they need to have a 70% or higher hit rate on that prop over the season. The consensus odds need to be on the same side as that history is, and the projection data needs to be on the same side. So literally all the data needs to align. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Matthew Stafford over 21.5, minus 105 on Bovada. We talked about that. Brock Purdy under 20.5 passing completions at plus 100 on Sportsbet, whereas it's minus 116 consensus odds throughout the industry. Do they have the pass completions here? No, it's locked as well. It's locked as well on Pinnacle, so we can't see that. Let me refresh that while we're going. But yeah, Brock Purdy under 20.5 passing completions, getting it at plus 100 on Sportsbet is going to be amazing. Absolutely love that spot there. Minus 116 are the consensus odds throughout the industry. So the under is favored for the 20.5 on majority of sports books when you find the consensus odds, but yet you get it at plus 100 on Sportsbet. So that's how you grab EV, man. That's what EV is. If you consistently playing plays like that, regardless of how many times you lose over a month, the times you win will offset that. And that's the whole point. You will lose. That's one thing that's understood. You're gonna lose. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you're playing top EV, those winning days that you do have will offset those losses. Brock Purdy under 30.5 passing attempts at a minus 107 odds on Sportsbet, where he's minus 124, minus 125 range. Other places get all the way up to minus 141 on the under 30.5 over on 888 Sports. So really good spot there. Joshua Cardi, we talked about him. You can get it at minus 135 on DraftKings, where it's minus 160 other places. Kyron Williams under 10.5 receiving yards at minus 105 odds on Bet365. Got a lot of great options, man. Let me check Fliff. Gotta check my Fliff and see what we got going. Matthew Stafford under 0.5 rushing yards. He's not running for a single fucking yard tonight. Matthew Stafford under 0.5 rushing yards at minus 130 odds on Fliff. Gives him a 3.08 EV because the consensus odds are around minus 140 everywhere else. So getting him at minus 130 is better value. George Kittle over 56.5 receiving yards at minus 120. Puka, but we're getting a really tight EV as we keep going on. All right, are we good on NFL? Everybody got a good idea of kind of what they want for NFL? We'll move on to NBA. I really like the spot for Joshua Cardi on Sleeper. I really like it over on DraftKings. One strategy that I do want to tell y'all as well, like let's say you want the best EV you can, but you also want to make sure that the chance to hit is a bit higher. You can find spots like this where they're already favored and then take the highest EV from that. For example, on Sleeper, Joshua Cardi's already favored by Vegas to go under 1.5 field goals made. It's not the same situation as this one right here with Brock Purdy where he's not favored. He's favored to go over, whereas the better EV is for the under, right? So playing a play like Brock Purdy right here, while you will profit more money over a month playing him, you will lose more often throughout the month playing him. So if you don't have a bankroll that can withstand the downs, then you need to go a little bit more consistent. You need to be playing plays where it's already favored, like a minus 135, and you're getting good value because it's minus 160 other places. So you're still playing a higher chance to hit play, whereas the consensus odds are way higher, so it's still good EV. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody understand what I'm saying? Instead of taking those big, like the minus 105, instead of taking a minus 105, just go to DraftKings and take a minus 135. That also has the higher EV. All right, let's get it. Anyway, just wanted to talk to y'all about that real quick. All right, let's get NBA, y'all. We've been on NFL for a minute. Top EV on PrizePicks for 12.15. Oh, okay, for the whole weekend? Hold on a second. Top performing EV. Okay, that's where that came from. Who was it that mentioned his name? Vic. Vic, right? Grant Calcaterra. Under 2.5 receptions is a 5.51 EV. He is a top performing EV. Over on Props Made Easy, we have a filter called Top Performing EV. I just explained it a second ago, where it will show you top performing EV will only show you plays that have a 70% or higher hit rate on one side of the line or another. Consensus odds have to be on that same side, and projection data after simulating the game 10,000 times have to be on the same side. And Grant Calcaterra is an example of that. Flip his card over, look over the season. He's gone under in 69.2% of the time, and equivalent to a minus 225 money line for him. The under on 2.5 receptions is a fantastic option on Grant Calcaterra. I want to see this over on Pinnacle, these odds for this game. I'm tripping. Here we go. Boom. Where you at, Grant? What is your receptions line over here? Grant Calcaterra receptions. Under 2.5 pass receptions at minus 121. All right, so the odds are on the under over on Pinnacle as well. So I definitely like the under on Grant Calcaterra for sure. And he's a top-performing EV. Everything clicks. Everything clicks. Let's look at all books. All books top performing EV is crazy for the 15th as well. We were focusing just on today's games, but if we look over the weekend, we've got some great options. A.J. Brown under 5.5 receptions, you can get at minus 105 on Bovada, whereas he's minus 121 consensus odds throughout the industry and a projection of 4.8. Because he's showing up under top performing EV, we already know his history is going to be good as well. He has hit the under in this in 80% of games this season, averaging 4.8 receptions, which is right where our player projection is as well, as after simulating this game 10,000 times. Bryce Young, under 19.5 passing completions at a 52.9 chance to hit. Minus 137 consensus odds on this play throughout the industry. Projections on the under as well. We look over his season. He's gone under in 70%, averaging 15.8 passing completions a game. Grant Calcaterra, we just talked about him. Calcaterra again. So, yeah, some good options. Let's move on to NBA. Haven't looked at any NBA yet this morning. Let's get it. Let me refresh. All right. How do you manage not over betting props on a single game? Say the PME hit high EV on all 5 starters to all hit their over on points. Obviously, that won't happen. Would you limit to 1 or 2? Yeah, I'd play like, let's say the props made easy tool likes the over on the quarterback's passing yards and the over on the wide receivers receiving yards. I'd pair those two together. They correlate. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how I go about that. I wouldn't put like the whole team on there though. No, I would just pick one. Pick the best of the bunch. Make sure y'all get that Pat Mahomes taco in, by the way. NBA. Let's move on. First things first. Any top performing EV? No top performing EV, which is fine. We still got some amazing spots here. Jacob Podol over 2.5 assists on PrizePicks is a 6.03 EV percent, 52.8 chance to hit throughout. When you take the consensus odds, minus 137 consensus odds throughout the industry on the over. Highest odds get all the way up to minus 152 on the over on Tab Touch, and a projection of 3.1. So all data points love the over. If you look at his season hit rate, he's hit this in 50%, as well as all 4 of his last 4 games. I like the over 2.5 assists on Podol tonight. DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 free throws made. Do not sleep on free throws made. We saw that firsthand last night with Van Vliet. Do not sleep. DeMar DeRozan, over 4.5 free throws made at a 52.39 chance to hit. Minus 134 consensus odds on the over. Gets as high as minus 138. Highest odds over on BetSafe and a projection of 6. All right, we look over the season. He's hit this in 45% of the time. So the history results don't love it. But again, data is going to get you the most money, and that's what you want to stick with. Trey Murphy III, under 8.5 rebounds assists at a 4.57, 51.9 chance to hit, minus 132 consensus odds, projection of 8.4. All the data likes the under. Over his last 5, he's hit the 80% over his last 5. Good little spot there. Nothing too crazy left. I mean, Jason Tatum's under 3.5 three-pointers made is a 4.23 EV. We look over his season. He's hit this in 39%, but the data definitely likes the under tonight. Probably because of blowout. I would imagine that Boston probably handles Detroit pretty easily, and they're not chucking up threes later in the game. Kristaps Porzingis under 7.5 rebounds is a 4.18. Good spot there for Porzingis as well, but that's about where I go there. Let's look at all books. Let me refresh so we can get the most refreshed version. If you're on mobile at Props Made Easy, you can just slide in. It refreshes for you. But on desktop, you got to refresh. And that should have been fixed, though. The going back to NFL should have been fixed when you refresh. So I need to reach out to the team about that, actually. Okay. All books. Let's do it. Now, we've got an amazing option at the top with RJ Barrett over 6.5 rebounds. Now, I did an example of this earlier, right? Where, like, for example, like this is a perfect example right here. Okay? RJ Barrett over 6.5 rebounds, you can get at plus 100 odds on Sportsbet for his over 6.5 rebounds. But he's minus 190. He's favored to go over on the consensus odds throughout the industry, but yet you get him at plus 100 like he's an underdog to go over 6.5 rebounds. So I really like the spot there. Projection also is on the over for RJ Barrett. We flip his card over the season. He's hit this in 50%, and there's a lot of green over the recent. So really like that spot. Now here's the difference here. Let's say you want to play a top EV, but like I said before, you want to take a little bit less risk, right? You understand that playing a plus 100 is going to be pretty risky. Maybe you don't have a bigger bankroll that can withstand down days. So if you're in that position, I would go with Jalen instead. Under 4.5 assists. He's already favored to go under 4.5 assists at minus 130 on DraftKings. The reason why he's still a high EV is because throughout the industry, his under 4.5 assists is up all the way up to minus 156, whereas you're getting it at minus 130. So on DraftKings, he's still great EV. You're taking less risk here. Yes, you'll have lower payout if it hits opposed to this one, but that less risk as well. Okay, because you're already taking a spot where he's favored instead of taking the underdog spot on Sportsbet. You feel what I'm saying? I would play these as straight bets, to be honest with you. I mean, if you really want to have fun with it, you can pair up Jaylen Brown and DeMar DeRozan together on DraftKings. DeMar DeRozan over 7.5 rebounds assists. You can get it minus 105 odds on DraftKings, whereas it's minus 123 other places. Solid EV there as well. Let's top performing EV real quick. Here's a prime example of that as well. PME Mobile don't give you last 20, only last 5. It should give you last 20 as well. Mobile's the same as desktop. It's going to work the same. Donnie, so if last 20 is showing here, it's definitely showing on mobile as well. Top performing EV for NBA today across all books. Okay. Bam Adebayo under 2.5 steals and blocks. You get it at minus 154 odds. Now the payout on this play will not be amazing, but nonetheless the odds of this hitting are extremely high because you're already getting it at heavy odds at minus 154. So the chance to hit is high. Then you look across the industry, his odds are all the way up to almost minus 185. But you're getting them at minus 154. So regardless of the payout, how much payout you're getting, it's still, regardless of how much payout you're still getting good EV here because you're getting it at a minus 154 opposed to everywhere else being minus 185. On mobile, I can't flip the card and see last 5. Let me see what you're talking about real quick. Hold on a second. That's weird. Let me see. Let me check it firsthand myself. You should. Yeah, I mean, it's showing for me. It should be the same for you. Proximate Easy on Android. It's on everything. You can use it on everything because it's through your internet. Go to the PME tool page. It works like an app on your phone. It's not an actual app in the App Store yet, but it works great for everything. All right. Cam, why would you want to not take Jaylen Brown on the under on underdog? I haven't checked his underdog yet. But Bam Adebayo under 2.5 steals and blocks at minus 154. Plus, if we flip him over, look at the season, he's hit this in 68% of the time. Tyler Herro under 10.5 rebounds assists. You can get it at minus 128 odds on Sportsbet. Whereas the consensus odds are all the way up to almost minus 150 on the under 10.5 rebounds assists. Great spot on Sportsbet for him. We look over the season. He's hit this in 68.18% of the time. So really, really good options across the industry right now. You said, why wouldn't I take Jaylen Brown on underdog? Let me see. PME go dumb. Let's get it, Queen. On mobile, you should definitely be able to flip Domino. I don't know. I just did it, so I'm not sure what's going on with you, with your side. I think it's probably your phone or something. I don't know. Somebody asked me a question about underdog. Let me find it. Which one was it? Cam, why would you want to not take Jaylen Brown on underdog? On underdog. Okay, let me see. Jaylen Brown's not popping on underdog at the moment. The reason why he's not popping is projections probably on the opposite side, or the situation's just not the same on his line. His line's probably different here on underdog than it was what we just talked about. Are you able to flip player card to see last 5-10 games? Absolutely, yes. It should definitely let you see mobile. Is anybody else having an issue on mobile? It should let you see it. I just was on it. Refresh. Maybe clear your cache or something. Maybe something's going on with your cache. Everything's working fine on my side, so I don't know. That's weird. All right. Going back to NBA. Works for me. Okay, everybody's good. Mobile won't let you see it. Yeah, that's weird, brother. It's working for me. Okay. So we already talked about the PrizePicks options. Jacob Poeltl over 2.5 assists. DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 free throws made. Trey Murphy under 8.5 rebounds assists. Jason Tatum under 3.5 3-pointers made. All these are good. Are you guys ever planning on adding a feature that shows us what's the most liked props from us users across all sports? If that's something y'all are interested in, yes, we can. Yes, we can for sure. Domino, try clearing your cache on your internet browser. Maybe you just got too much going on, too much open or something, and it's just throwing something off. I don't know. Oh, you're using Greenlight DFS? Oh, so you're using the version of Props Made Easy over on Greenlight? It still should work. It still should work. So y'all, that's something y'all would like to be able to see the highest liked players in order. That's definitely something that we could probably do. We definitely could look into that. Daniel Showers, what's up, man? Good morning. Okay, so we've already touched on that. All books, RJ Braird's overs, great. Let me check Fliff. Y'all know I gotta check Fliff real quick. Okay, nothing too crazy, but we do have Trey Murphy III under 5.5 rebounds at minus 115 odds on Fliff, 5.5 EV percent, minus 130 the highest odds, the consensus odds. It gets as high as minus 144. Look at his season. He's hit this in 66.6% of the time, as well as going under majority of the last 5 recent performance. So Trey Murphy III is really good. I'd like to see a feature where it's all top EV plays throughout all sports. So if you're in a rush, you can just click and it'll show the absolute play. Exactly, yeah. So that's something we're definitely working on right now. We're definitely working on that right now to where you will be able to see all sports together in one and see the top EV across all sports. That's definitely something that is coming soon. College basketball. Let's check college basketball, see what we got over here. Keyshawn Gilbert, under 22.5 points and rebounds, is a 7.3 EV percent. 53.6 chance to hit. Minus 141 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under. So Keyshawn Gilbert, under 22.5 points plus rebounds is great. Joshua Jefferson, under 21.5 PRA at a 6 EV. Bryce Williams, over 2.5 rebounds at a 5.11. Let's look at all EV. Any top performing EV? Nothing too crazy. Let me go to all EV and let me just like sort by the best last 20. So you've got Jawan Gary under 11.5 at a 4.5 EV, as well as his last 20 being the best out of everybody, 75%. So when you go right here to sort by, you can sort by a bunch of different factors, right? So we don't have projection data for college basketball, but for here you can be like, okay, I want to see the best options in order from their last 20 results. You can click on last 20 and immediately they'll be in order from their last 20 results. Okay? And as you can see at the top, you have a 4.5 EV percent with a good last 20. So this is a play that's interesting based off history and based off of where the line is. If this EV was over 5%, it'd be a top performing. I like to see a feature that will automatically put in the best 6 available based on EV and hit rate maybe. Oh, you mean like actually create you a slip. So we try to avoid that because at that point y'all aren't really learning how to navigate and do all this shit yourself. And get better yourself and know what to look for. It's just like doing it on your own, on its own. I mean, we definitely could still, because at the end of the day, we just want y'all to have a higher hit rate, period. So eventually, that will be able to come once we have the EV set for everything, and we have the EV in order from the best, dependent on, regardless of what sport and all that good stuff. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. We got a couple more minutes, y'all. Let's look at all books for college basketball. Keyshawn Gilbert, under 22.5 points plus rebounds, is the best over on Underdog. Keyshawn Gilbert over 4.5 assists is a great EV spot. You grab him at minus 136 on Hot Streak, where he's minus 170 almost throughout the industry. So great spot there. Tamin Lipsey under 7.5 points, 7.73. Get him at minus 103 on Sportsbet, where he's over minus 120 everywhere else. So good spots. All right. PropsMadeEasy.com to use these tools you see me utilize right now. Greatest tools in the industry, taking more data than any tools in the industry. Definitely something you should definitely try and take your journey in player props to another level. Don't take my word for it. Just go try it for a month and see for yourself. Pavel Buchnevich. It's a bounce back day for NHL. Supposedly, people said they missed a few on NHL yesterday. Pavel, under 2.5 shots on goal at a 4.39, 51.8 chance to hit. Minus 131 consensus odds on Pavel. If we look at his season hit rate on this line, he's hit it in 62.9%, equivalent money line of minus 170 or something that was. Dougie Hamilton, over 2.5 shots on goal at a 4.37, 51.8 chance to hit. Projection on the over as well. We look at his history over the season. He's hit this in 55.17% of the time. Good spots there. We look at all books. The best options across all books, again, no surprise, is Sportsbet. All right, Sportsbet. Kaprizov, Kaprizov, under 3.5 shots on goal, you grab it at minus 101 odds on Sportsbet, whereas it's minus 122 consensus odds throughout the industry. Minus 139 highest odds over on Penny Sportsbook, projection of 3.4. So Kaprizov, Wyatt Johnston over 2.5 shots on goal at minus 125 on Bet Rivers. Underdog has a really good one of Nikita Kucherov, under 1.5 points at a 5.9. You compare that with Pavel, under 2.5 shots on goal. Dougie Hamilton, over 2.5 shots on goal. Underdog is popping with some NHL right now. Definitely recommend you get a slip in over on Underdog opposed to PrizePicks right now. I mean, you've got like 6 plays over 5% EVs right here. So definitely some really good spots here over on Underdog. Cam, do you prefer small picks 2 to 3 players or larger picks 5 to 6 players? I mainly use PrizePicks. So technically, over a long term, the bigger ones are going to be more profitable over the long term. But the problem with those can be is that you don't always have enough picks that you're going to be able to fit into the 5 or 6 man. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why 2 or 3 mans sometimes will be better, because you will have 2 to 3 plays that are amazing plays, and yet you don't really have 5 or 6. So go off what the tool is giving you or what the best data is giving you in general, and build what you have available to you, plain and simple. Okay? All right. Next up, your picks don't be hidden, bro. Sean. All about reading the chart. That's simple. Okay. Did you get no vig to work? No, I haven't got no vig personally on mine. I have not gotten no vig for me yet, but I need to. No vig's working on the tools though. You could definitely utilize no vig over on Props Made Easy for sure. Yo, Trae Young needed one more 3-pointer. Shaking my head. I'm running it back today. Which prop did you play for Trae Young? On his 3-pointers made. Was he a top player or did you scroll down a little bit? I don't remember having him on his 3-pointers made. This Drew Holiday over 3.5 assists on Sportsbet. You can get it at minus 131 odds, whereas he's minus 158 throughout the industry. I talked about how this is a much safer option than grabbing a guy at a plus 100. So you have the high EV still, but yet it's safer as well. Jacob Poeltl was removed, of course. That's how it goes. DeMar DeRozan's now at the top for PrizePicks, over 4.5 free throws made. Again, don't sleep on it, okay? Okay, sometimes they do. What's your 3 locks? Okay, no. Sean, you can't come in here and troll, and then when I don't respond the way you're hoping I'll respond with like anger towards you, you can't all of a sudden be my friend and be like, oh, maybe they do hit. No, thank you, sir. You tried it, but I'm not interested. Ochai, over 1.5 3-pointers made for the Demons. We haven't looked at Demons for NBA yet, okay? You have Ochai, over 1.5 3-pointers made at a 55% chance to hit over the last 20 games. Good spot there. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, over 14.5 PRA for his Demon. He's hit 55% over the last 20. So these are 2 Demons that I would consider putting into slips. But remember, I've seen a few people mention how, oh, check out these Demons, they're EV. Like, they don't even know what EV is if they're saying a Demon is EV. The expected value on these are not going to be good. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can take the data you do have available and have a better shot at them than just kind of winging it. Ochai and Jeremiah Robinson Earl would be the 2 that I'd pair in, but keep your expectations low anytime you add these into your slips. That's just how it goes. Even though the Demon tool at Props Made Easy has been fire, still, you got to still keep that bankroll management in tune. You got to do it the right way and understand, you know, what's up. Let me see. Sportsbet is popping with value this morning. Do you guys accept PayPal when buying your program? We don't have PayPal right now, but you can use any card from anywhere. Let's see. The no vig play of Jacob Poeltl, over 14.5 points, looking good. You got the RJ Barrett there as well on no vig. You've got a lot of DraftKings, a lot of Sportsbet at the top of the list right now for EV, the best EV spots across the industry. You guys know I've been loving Fliff lately. The Trey Murphy the third under 5.5 rebounds, and the Malik Monk over 21.5 points plus assists. I really like this play here because, again, you're taking less risk in this pairing. Like Malik Monk over 21.5 points assists paired up with Porzingis under 3.5 3-pointers made at a 3.82 EV and a minus 150 odds. So the chance to hit on this Kristaps Porzingis on Fliff is extremely high, yet it's still EV as well. Just out of curiosity, if I put that Monk and that Porzingis together, what is the parlay odds? Let me see. Let me check it out. Did you get that Tobias Harris play this morning on Fliff? I just started looking when I started the live stream. I just started looking. Eddie Bansfield, appreciate the subscription, my man. Appreciate you being here, brother. Over on NBA, I want to do the Malik Monk. Malik Monk over 21.5 points assists at minus 130. And then I want to pair that with a nice little chance to hit slip is what we're building right now. We're pairing the Malik Monk over 21.5 points assists with the Kristaps Porzingis under 2.5 three-pointers made. At minus 150. Plus 194 odds. So, yeah, I'm going to lock that. I'm going to put it in. Plus 194 odds, Malik Monk over 21.5 points plus assists. And then the Porzingis under 2.5 three-pointers made. Together, they're a plus 194 two-leg parlay. I'm locking them in right now on Fliff. I accidentally just did coins on that one. Hold on a second. Sometimes I forget that on Fliff you got to make sure you got the cash selected. Let me do that one too. Okay. So that's a good, so what that is that's a good high chance to hit, high EV spot. So not only do you have EV guys who are in plus EV positions, but you're getting them at good solid chances to hit too at minus 130 and minus 150. So that's how I decided to do that. Now you can obviously add Trey Murphy. You could go Trey Murphy the third under 5.5 rebounds and pair it with Malik Monk, and you would get a higher payout that way. But that Trey Murphy play is going to be a little bit more risky, yet you'll get higher payout because of the minus 115 odds, but it'll be a little bit more risky because you don't have the favorite on that side. And at the 5.57, I just said, you know what? These EVs are so close and nothing's too crazy. It's not like any of these are 8 or 9. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with these high probability plays and pair them up in a slip. So that was a good one. Anybody got that slip in with me? Who got that slip in with me on Fliff? You might want to get it quick because I would expect those odds to adjust and it's not going to be as good as plus 194 eventually. So I would get it in if you're on Fliff, y'all. All right. Ripper's got it in. That's what's up. Top EV over 19.5 PRA minus 130. Now he's at 20.5. That's how it goes. Have you went over Thursday Night Football? Yes, we did. I'll go over it one last time before we head out, y'all. Thursday Night Football, 12-12. Okay. So the fantasy score of Puka, under 19 fantasy score, all is a minus 1.12 when it comes to sportsbook differential side of things. I do a lot of same line. Now, when it comes to PrizePicks, there's nothing. Really, there's really nothing much available on PrizePicks. When you look at all books, though, you do have some value throughout the industry. You've got the Joshua Cardi under 1.5 field goals made. You can get it at minus 128 on Sleeper, where he's minus 160 almost throughout the industry. Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing touchdowns. You can get it minus 113 on Bet Rivers, where his passing touchdowns over 1.5 is at minus 133, almost minus 134 across the industry. If we go to Pinnacle, one of the sharper books, and we go to tonight's game, we go to passing touchdowns for Brock Purdy. His over 1.5 passing touchdowns is at minus 140 odds on the over, whereas you're getting it at minus 113 odds on Bet Rivers. That is exactly what we're always talking about. That is huge expected value. That's getting a play at minus 113 when it's normally at up to minus 140, especially on a sharper book like Pinnacle too. It tells you like, okay, this is a very sharp pick. So that's what Props Made Easy pretty much does. That saying you hear about people betting sharp and being sharp bettors, Props Made Easy makes you sharp. If you're playing the top plays off Props Made Easy, you are a sharp bettor. And the only thing that will stop you from having a ton of success is not consistently betting using those top plays. Taking a loss and then changing your whole process. You feel what I'm saying? You got to understand over a span of a month, you're going to have losing days. Matter of fact, a lot of the most successful sports bettors lose more than they win, more often than they win throughout the month. The point is they're playing plus EV, so the winning days offset the losing days. Okay? So remember that. Keep that in your mind. When you have a losing day, it doesn't really mean shit. Understand that, okay, yeah, I had a down day. That's cool because I used bankroll management, so I'll live to fight another day tomorrow. And by the end of the month, I know that I will be up because I'm going to continue to play smart. And that's how your mindset needs to be. And always bet an amount of money you're willing to lose. That's the motto, right? Like, that's the motto. Bet an amount of money you're willing to lose. If you only have $20 to your name, do not go all in on a $20 slip. Self-explanatory, though. You feel what I'm saying? We're all grown-ups in here. We got to use our medulla, and we got to make the right smart decisions. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. We touched on a lot of good shit this morning. I'll see y'all at 3 p.m. Central. As always, we'll go over kind of an afternoon look. If you haven't joined Props Made Easy yet, the link is right there in the chat. Only $20 a month for this tool. Got AI technology projections on these plays that simulates the game 10,000 times. You've got a top performing EV filter that'll show you plays that check every single box you can possibly imagine. So yeah, it's a great site. Try it out. But again, as I always say, don't take my word for it. Try it yourself. There is a chat full of people who utilize Props Made Easy right there, and they have had a ton of success. Let them tell you. Let other people tell you how great Props Made Easy is or something, or you try it yourself and find out for yourself. I don't want you to just take my word for it, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, of course you're going to say that. You know what I mean? So I like it more when other people tell you how amazing the tool is than I tell you, because it's going to hit different. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hit different if other people are telling you, oh, yeah, that's an amazing tool. I've seen a ton of success with this tool, opposed to me telling you. Because I have, but me telling you that, it's going to be a little different. It's going to hit a little different than strangers telling you that who use it. So, anyway, thank y'all as always, man. Y'all have an amazing day. God bless. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all at 3 p.m. Central, man. I've been on a 5-day streak ever since I've been using these plays from Props Made Easy. It's 100% worth it. I love it, brother. I love it. Worth every penny. Love it. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. I'll see y'all at 3 p.m. Central, all right?